Welcome everyone to episode 13 of Mcfly Made Us Do It, hosted by me, Beth.
Me, Vicky.
Me, Nazy.
And me, Tilly.
So, as many of you may have seen from our recent promo video, we have seen Danny very recently. And if you haven't seen that video, I don't know where you've been, quite frankly, because get watching it, because it might be the best thing that's blessed this planet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
So fit.
so fit.
Stunning. That man, I mean, we're going to be talking all about this. We can dive into it more, but no notes.
Incredible.
No
notes.
notes.
10 out of 10.
So we went to see Paddington, which is why we ended up seeing Danny, because we thought,
Why not?
why not swing by? Why would you not? I mean, it's a waste of a trip, in my opinion, if you don't. What else was I going to do during the day? And that is why we ended up seeing Danny, just to clarify before we get assumptions. Our favorite moment of the week is basically going to be the whole episode, because we've got a lot to talk about and dive into. So let's just start, I guess.
Yeah, take a seat.
Get your
Buckle in.
popcorn.
Yeah. Oof.
And
Woof.
so, as you probably have all guessed, our feral moment of the week is meeting Danny again. And that video that you have all seen, and like I say, if you haven't, what are you doing?
Well, insert it. Insert it, because it's very important.
It's very important. After we'd had a chat with him, got pictures and stuff, I said, would you be able to do a video for the podcast? That was it. That was all I said. Gave him my phone, and he did that.
All right, ladies and gents, I am just with the girls from Mcfly Made Us Do It,
Yes.
right? If you want to hear lots of chat about my belt and have sexual innuendos and fantasies about my belt, go and listen to the podcast, because they mention my belt a lot, and I love it. So big up to Mcfly Made Us Do It.
Yeah.
All right, ta-da!
And also, the biggest thing about that was we did not mention the name of the podcast once.
No, we
Never
didn't.
said it.
And we didn't even think about this until after, like when we got back in Nazy's car, we were like, oh my God, we didn't even mention it. And like, we know he watches it because he's told us before.
And he follows us.
And he follows us and he views our stories and stuff. But like, I don't know, for him to name it multiple times in that conversation and then in the video was just a bit like, oh my God, he actually does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh
crazy.
my
Bless
God.
him.
And as you can imagine, our conversation with Danny was very feral, to say the least. Some
Feral.
more than
And-
others.
But feral led by him.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
encouraged it big time.
Me and Nazy don't need much encouraging, to be fair.
I don't need any.
No. But yeah, like I say, the conversation was feral as it is, but for them, when he did that video to talk about the belt, sexual innuendo,
Yeah.
we were like,
It's because he'd spent like half an hour talking to us about like what is it about the belt that, you know, what is it about that dangle, like, you know, and then and I was like, I can't tell him what it is, like I just can't tell him. And then I just went, oh, it's because it's really sexy. And then we all start laughing. He's absolutely pissing himself. And then Nazy just goes, well, no, you know, I'll just tell you how it is, right? It's because it looks like, you know, you're waving your dick around. And he's like, oh, really? What? So yeah, just looks like I'm like waving around my cock. And we were like,
Yes.
no, but it was
yes!
it was the sharpness and the quickness of it. Like, he said it, you know, like, what does the flop resemble, whatever. And literally within seconds, Nazy goes, I'm just going to be honest, I imagine it's your dick.
Yeah.
Like, it was just the quickness made it so funny. And, he absolutely thrives off of it. Like, this is the thing, it's not weird. Like, he loves it.
No,
How
he
can
doesn't.
you lie?
We were
to
like,
Danny Jones?
oh, it's not, you know, we have tried to go like in a different direction and like not talk about the belt all the time. He was like, no, talk about it. He's like, carry on. Don't give a shit about any of the others. Carry on talking about the belt.
He was like, I fucking love it. Like
Yeah,
100 times.
fucking love it. And then he starts telling us about where he gets the belts from now. Like they you know, like back in the day it would be like Top Man, but now it's like, what's that other brand he uses, Nudie or something?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
those belts are like £300 a belt.
Yeah, so he was like, so it's literally worth the money if you girls are going feral over it.
Yeah. He's like, the more you go feral over it, the more money I make from it.
Yeah, well, and we asked for one, didn't we? And he was like, I'll get you one. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I want the one from your
Yeah.
waist that you're wearing that night.
Yeah.
I don't want one from
A real one though, yeah.
yeah.
But it's not one you bought us, I want a real one.
No, it was wild. But he also, we did speak to him. Actually, I think he mentioned it at the beginning. We were talking about, because we said how we were there for Paddington, and he started talking about Tom's Tash and how he absolutely loves it. And of course, we were like, so do we.
And he said that he's like a sex symbol now, Tom.
Yeah. And I was like, I literally said to Danny, I was like, don't you dare let him shave that off before the summer shows.
And he was like, no, it's got to stay, I told him.
Yeah, but then what was really funny about that was then Danny was like, you know, I want us all to commit to it, and started like fiddling around with his. And you could just, Nazy's just in the background going,
I was like,
yeah, please don't.
Don't you dare.
And of course he's laughing.
No, but it's when he said, well, what if I twiddled a Tash and flopped the belt at the same time?
No, we nearly passed out.
I was nearly dead to the floor. And then he was like, see, you will like the Tash.
Yeah. He fucking loves it. He knows. He fucking knows how to work us.
100%.
And what was it? What was it when he said that he was like, what would you do if I did this or something like that? And then I was like, you'd see a gap at the barrier where we used to be,
because we'd be on the
we
floor.
would be dead.
And he no, but he found it so funny. Like he literally like rolled backwards and like then fell over because he was laughing so much.
What was? I can't even remember what part of the conversation.
No, I can't remember what it was. Something about the belt.
So annoying. But he was like, "What would you do if I did this?" And we'd be like,
Yeah.
we'd be dead.
But it was when oh, I can't remember what it led on to, but when basically we talked about the belt for about an hour. But it was about the belt at one point, and he was saying how, you know, if he knows a couple shows we're definitely going to, he might change it up for us and that. And we were all a bit like, what do you mean? And he was like, well, I've got some crazy belts. And Daisy's going, but what do you mean by crazy?
Yeah.
Like, and Danny,
dangle.
will it still have the flop? And that's when he was like, well, it might not have the flop. And that's then what led on to that.
Yeah. Because I said, well, it has to have the flop.
It has to have the flop.
But
if it's just the belt, I don't want to look at it. If it's the belt with the flop, that's what I want to see.
Yeah, but it's just funny that, again, like in that part of the conversation, he's like, oh, you know, if I know a show you'll definitely come to, I'll change it up for you. Like, he's actually thinking that much into it.
He did say, didn't he? He said there's no way that he can go to a show now without wearing the belt. He just can't.
And then he said, I've actually bought some new clothes recently. And then got up a selfie of himself.
Oh my God,
him and Georgia.
Selfie.
I don't know if you guys have seen it on his tagged photos on Instagram, but him and Georgia went out on a date night, and he showed us a picture of himself that he'd taken of his outfit that night, of like new clothes that he'd bought to like start wearing at potentially at like summer shows or on tour or whatever. And he was like, see what I mean by these trousers though, because they just don't have like a belt loop. And we were like, and you know what? He looked fit as fuck, right? Like fit as fuck. I'll lead on.
I
I'll
must
lead on to your reaction, Maisie.
Yeah, but
But it doesn't have the. He was like, it doesn't have the belt loops. You know, it doesn't have. So I can't wear a belt with these trousers. Anyway, he's showing us his selfie on his phone, and then you've just got Maisie in the background.
But where was I though?
Behind me.
He showed
He's
you to
showing
and
me
Ellen
on his
first,
phone.
and then showed me and Tilly second because we were like,
Yeah. And then you were behind me, looking
You-
over,
yeah.
Okay.
and you were like,
'Cause
"Oh."
you were directly
said-
behind him.
You were like, "Oh, fuck me."
Fucking hell. No, I think it's fucking hell.
That was it.
And Danny literally looked at her and
What?
started pissing himself.
Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah, but
But
how
again-
fit
Yeah.
did he look in that picture?
But again, he's like, I'm not being funny. He's getting his phone out to show us a picture he took of himself. He knows what he's doing.
He knows.
He
what
wouldn't,
he's
he
doing.
wouldn't
And the
show us
fact
if he didn't think he wasn't getting a
thinking-
reaction.
No, but the fact he was thinking when he was showing her, when he was taking a picture of himself in that outfit, when he's buying these trousers, he's thinking, doesn't have a belt loop.
No, and he also, from that, he also said, like, when he was saying he was trying on these trousers and that, he was like, you know, I was trying them on. And I was thinking, well, what are they going to talk about in the podcast if I'm not wearing the belt? Sorry, you're going on a date night with your wife and you're thinking about what are we going to talk about?
Yeah. It's true though.
Wild.
What are we going to talk about?
If that doesn't
Yeah.
sum Danny up, I don't know what does.
To be fair though, that outfit was 10 out of 10.
Oh
Yeah, it
my
was.
god, he
Yeah.
looks so
He needs to
fit.
post
So
that. Or
fit.
just, he should have just airdropped it to us.
I know. I was thinking that.
I feel sorry for the female McFly fan population who are unable to see that selfie because
Yeah.
that selfie
It was
was
stunning.
the outfit. It was like beige trousers, and like a green jacket. You can see the green jacket in some of his tagged pictures, but it was just the way it was taken. It was like a full body shot in a mirror, like a
Yeah.
mirror selfie.
But also, it makes me think, like, how many pictures of himself does he actually have?
So
I reckon
many.
he's got a
that
lot.
fit, if I was that fit, I'd be taking pictures of myself all the time.
Yeah,
But
same.
post them.
I
Where
know.
are they?
Yeah.
Or at least send them to me so I can post them.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
But yeah,
Oh.
no.
I need some exclusive content, so
Exactly. Send it. Send it.
But from
across.
what Vicky said a bit earlier on, I was just gonna say, I'd already decided, like, before we'd seen him, that I was gonna make a comment to him and say, like, you can't play a summer show without this belt anymore. Like, you're not allowed to. Like, I'd already decided I was gonna say that. But within like the first 5 minutes, he was the one that said,
Yeah.
I can't come out on stage now without wearing this belt, can I? Because I'll never hear the end of it. And I was like, I was literally going to say this to you. But like the
Yeah.
fact he was thinking that is just mental. Like,
But he can't. Like, if he came on stage without a belt, I'd be like,
yeah. Oh my God. Also, we're
I feel like I'd just be
forgetting.
distracted the whole night. Like, where's the belt? Like, I mourn the loss of the belt.
Yeah, I would be
Why are we
thinking.
like this?
I
Why?
don't know. I don't know.
It's
Well, I
so
do know
weird.
why.
It's so weird, but also like I fucking love it because like it's sexy.
Oh my god, it's so
So
sexy.
fit.
So fit.
So fit.
So fit.
So fit. But right at the beginning, when we started talking to him, he straight away was like, oh, I can't remember exactly what it was, but he was started saying about the belt and how, oh, he liked that the other day or whatever. And me and Nazy assumed he was talking about Cardiff when that belt moment, like with the, you know. So me and Nazy start talking about that to him. And then Danny starts talking about, oh yeah, you know, Jason Perry gave me loads of sweets. And me and Nazy literally looked at each other like, wait, what? And we were like, oh, are you talking about Songcake? And then Danny was like, what are you talking about? We were like, Cardiff. And he literally went, what happened at Cardiff? And I was like, Nazy, get the video. And then as soon as I said it, he knew, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I was winding you up there." We were like, "Yeah, we know."
Yeah, and then I was at home at like 2 a.m. and I get a phone call from Nazy, like, well, not even a phone call, it was a text, I think. Text from Nazy saying, I have the most unbelievable video ever recorded that I need to send you.
Yeah,
with
ever
this belt.
recorded,
And
I
I'm
swear
like,
to God.
and I don't know what I was expecting, but I was not expecting that. Right. Anyway, I'm in bed. I'm like I'm not even half asleep. I'm like just I'm watching everyone's stories from Cardiff, right? And I open this video and I'm like, oh, what have I just seen? I feel violated. Why am I so obsessed with this belt? Literally.
Yeah.
Why is everyone so obsessed with this belt? And it's because it's fit.
So fit.
But he knows it. That's why it makes it even better. Like,
It
He
does.
loves that we love it, and he
Yeah.
plays into it.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
He wouldn't keep buying £300 belts if he didn't like the attention it was getting, would he?
No.
No.
And also, we're forgetting, Nazy did actually ask him, like, towards the end, like, "Oh, I'm glad you like it and that you don't think it's weird." And he was like, "No, I love it. Like, he was like, I genuinely love it," which we knew because he'd said throughout the conversation multiple times. But it's like, it's so nice to hear him say that, because we have had a few people.
Yeah, and
be
I
like,
do worry about
"That's
like
so
how
weird," like,
how feral my edits are, and he was like, "No, keep doing it.
he loves it.
No,
Love it."
he finds it really funny.
He loves it. I mean, he liked our video that we got him to do for our promo. He's liked it.
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah. Did you not know that?
What?
What?
It's in the group chat. Tilly saw it.
Are you joking?
We didn't
He's
get
not
Tilly
even
sent a
real.
screenshot. Did he like it on Instagram? It was
Yeah.
What a legend!
We also said this to him. We were like, "Oh, thanks for following us." He was like, "Oh yeah, I followed you on TikTok, didn't I?" And we were like, "Yeah, thanks for that," because we didn't ask him or anything. Like, he just did it off the back of one of the belt edits. And we were like telling him how we didn't notice that he'd followed us for ages, like half an hour or something.
Ages for half an hour.
Over his comment. We were literally like, "Oh yeah," we were like talking about your comment and all this. Next minute, like, it was only that Nazy had the know-how to be like, "Well, how did he see that?" Like, and then realised, like, checked our followers and realised that he followed us. We were like, "Oh."
No, but again, when we said, like, "Thank you for following," and that, and he was like, "Well, you know, got to be done, because there's not anyone else like that doing that, is there?" He literally said that.
Yeah.
He literally said, like, "No one else does what you guys do. Like, I think it's fucking brilliant." Like,
yeah. He was like, "There's no other Mcfly podcasts out there, is there?" And I was like, "Not as good as ours."
I know, and he literally said, "Well, I ain't seen any other podcasts," and we were like, "Well, there you go."
And he was like, "You are the OGs, right?" He's like, there's no other podcasts." And we were like, "Oh, well, you know, there is a couple." But I was like, you know, some of them are kind of not just focused on Mcfly, and you know, and the thing is that you can talk about the band all you like, but you have to, like, to get an audience, you have to find a hook. You have to find something that's relatable and that is funny. And, you know, we're not here to just have a chat and be boring. We're here to, like, have a laugh. This is, like, the whole, like, point of this podcast is for you guys to feel like you're in our group chat, which is wild, by the way.
And it's literally like this. Like, clearly, when Nazy's just gone, "What?"
Yeah,
The following.
literally. So, like, it's, you know, that's what we were trying to explain. He was like, "Nah, I've not seen any others, to be fair. Like, yours is like, you know, the first one I've seen, and it's like really good that you guys have kind of have done it and like been the first." And we were like,
yeah, he gave us a real good pep talk, didn't he, as well? Like,
he did.
how to handle, like, negativity and positive. It was really helpful, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. He said it was something like, how's the reception been?
Yeah.
You know, have you had like really, you know, really good feedback, or, you know, have you had any negative feedback? And we were like, to be honest, we were going to jack it in after episode 2 because we've had a lot of hate. Like, you know, we've had TikToks made about us. We've had, you know, screenshots sent to us of group chats. We've had screen recordings sent to us of group chats.
You name it, we've had it.
You name it, we've had it. We've been called middle-aged losers. We've been called...
Which we told Danny, by the way.
We've told him.
Yeah.
He knows everything.
And like, he was literally like, do you know what? He was like, I've had this my whole career. And he was like, what you've got to remember is, those people would never say it to your face. He was like, they're literally behind their computer screens like this, getting all riled up because you're doing something that they could never do. And he was like, it's jealousy, it's pure jealousy. And we, you know, we've always said it, you know, we've always said they're doing it because, you know, they're doing it because they're jealous, they're just jealous. But it's hard to also convince yourself of that when you're also like being ridiculed and called names, you know, like torn down. People will tear you down for doing better than them because of jealousy. It's wild. But just to get that kind of recognition of, you know, the people we do this podcast about is
the people that matter.
The people that, exactly. But yeah, like, you know, we don't do it for anyone else, and it's just annoying that people, you know, people always find something to hate about, and it's like we're having a good time. Like, why do you need to hate on us? I don't understand.
Yeah, but I mean,
agree with us. I don't, you know, you don't have to agree with everything we say. Absolutely, because we say some controversial stuff sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like, you know, I'm not going to apologise for saying that. It's not offensive. It's just controversial sometimes, and we find ourselves funny as fuck. And so is Danny Jones.
Yeah, so does Danny.
It's in our DNA, and we told Danny that, and he was like, yes.
No, didn't he start like rapping?
Yeah,
didn't he start like singing about DNA? But we did. I just want to say, like, we did also tell him that, like, we have had positive feedback.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's not all
Yeah,
been
for
negative.
sure.
Like,
Yeah.
but the negative has been negative. Like,
and he did say something like, you know, you're always going to get that, and you're always going to get people who tell you to do things a certain way. But if, you know, if their way worked, they'd already be doing it. So just carry on with what you're doing. It's really funny. You're doing a great job. Like, you know, and we were like, oh, you know,
that
it's
comes
just
from
nice.
Danny Jones. It's like,
yes.
It's when he was like, it's when he was like, you know, I've been through some shit in my life, as you know. We were like, yep. And that, I think that's the thing. I think just hearing from him, like, because like Vicky said, we say to each other all the time, it is pure jealousy. But to hear that from him, it was just like, okay, like we're on the same wavelength here.
yeah, because he was like, we've literally got one life. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks of me anymore. That's what he said. He was like,
yeah, he did. But and also like Vicky said, what I really liked about what he said as well was like he said they would never ever come up to your face, and we actually said, well, they don't, because
we've experienced it.
Summer shows. I'm just gonna say summer shows, and it doesn't no one ever comes up to us because they wouldn't dare say that to our face.
No, we've seen the people who have talked shit about us behind our backs, or have, you know, written tweets about us, or, you know, made TikToks. We have seen them, like, at shows. Yeah, like, we'll see them in the summer.
It's so funny.
Not once will they come up to us. Not once.
No, and it's so funny because I think they forget, like, we have eyes everywhere. Like,
we do.
Yeah.
I have my sources.
Whatever you put, whatever you say, we're going to find out. So you may as well just stop.
Yeah.
And Danny Jones hates it, so stop.
Yeah.
Danny Jones' favourite podcast here. I just still can't get over the... Just gonna be honest, I think it's your dick.
Well, you know, when you girls were like
deadpan, just like,
when I looked at you girls and I thought, well, Beth and Tilly ain't gonna say it, and then then when Vicky said, "Oh, it's sexy," I thought, well, I'm gonna have to tell the truth, aren't I?
Yeah, but he wanted you to. He was
He did.
he was
kept-
egging her on
He
all
was.
the conversation.
We've spoken about it since. Like, he was egging it on and egging it on. He wanted us to say it. He wanted us to say what it was. And then for you to just come out and say it, that's when he was like, okay, all right. And then it was like, okay, so it looks like every time I go like shake it around, it looks like I'm waving around my clock. And we were like, yes, sir.
Yeah, but the thing is, while he was doing that, he had these grey trackies on, right? And the strings on the trackies were going down.
And his pants were out as well. Like, it was...
How we kept our cool. Well, actually, we did film a
Unholy.
vlog. We did film a vlog, so you can see kind of like before and after everything happened.
Did you film our reaction when he turned up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was filming,
so
remember?
good.
I was filming, and then all you hear is Beth going, because I don't even know what made you turn around.
I don't know.
But you were like, oh my God, it's Danny. And then all I saw was his car driving past, and I was like...
No, but the thing is, I'm like, as I feel like this podcast probably knows by now, I'm a very dramatic person. And all morning I'd been going at like any minor thing. So when I then... No, it wasn't even that. I'd like look at my phone.
A little bit of blood in her finger. She was like,
oh yeah. And me and Nazy be in the front of the car, and Beth and Tilly were in the back, and we'd be like, what? Like, oh, my finger's bleeding. And
we'd be like, oh.
But then, so when Danny like turned up, like Vicky said, I don't know what possessed me in that moment to turn around, but I did. And where we were like parked, basically he had to like pull in right behind us to get round because there was a car coming the other way. So he literally pulled in right behind us. I turned around and I literally just saw the sunglasses, the hat, and I recognised the car, but I just saw him. I go, Danny's here! And Nazy's face was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Literally, there was no reaction. I was
no, because I thought she's lying
and
again.
it was just...
It's the boy who cried wolf.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I like screamed it again as he was like driving past, and when they realised I wasn't lying, and the whole car just starts going, oh no, what do we do?
You'll be able to see it. Well, there is a vlog coming out, but honestly, we were literally like, and then I don't know why, but we all shat ourselves.
I
and
know.
like crouched down in the car, like he won't be able to see me. I was like, as if I'm not about to get out and talk to him about his belt. Like,
I know.
what
It's like, honestly, it's every time. It's that first initial, they arrive and the walking over. The second I'm there and hello is out the way, I don't even think about it. I literally feel like I'm talking to my friend, which I know sounds so delusional, but like, I don't know. It's so weird.
No, because he was like, what the fuck are you guys doing here?
He literally like skipped over as well.
Yeah.
It was so
Skipping.
funny.
He was skipping over.
It's like,
He was like, hiya, what are you doing here? You know, all this. And we were like, oh, going to Paddington. We were like, well, me and Nazy were like, we're just here for the vibes.
So Danny was the only one there that day, so he had to like unlock gates and stuff. And so when he pulled up, he had to get out his car to unlock the gate. He did not get out his car for at least 5 minutes. Like, it was a long time, wasn't it? Because we were like, what is he doing? Anyway, I could see in his wing mirror, he had took his hat off and was doing his hair. I could literally see him doing it. I was like, he's actually doing his hair. But then he put his hat back on anyway.
Yeah.
Another thing we were talking with Danny about was, like I think Vicky said a bit earlier, he said to us, oh, like, did you see me in Freedom singing the other night? Which he hadn't posted anything, but the fact that he just knew we would have seen it is hilarious in itself. But so anyway, we were like, yeah, and like started talking about it, and he was telling us, you know, all about why they were there and what they were doing and stuff. And he was saying about how they didn't realise that it was a drag night the night they were there, and everyone recognised him, so he got dragged up with the drag queen. And I can't remember what he said, but he then basically just went, I always thought Harry was the gay icon.
Yeah.
And we were like, what? And just started laughing, like, it's such a random thing to say.
I know. Of like, bear in mind they've done like, what, 2 attitude shoots as a band? I know Harry's done 1 or 2 on his own, but like, come on.
It's just the way he said it, like, oh yeah, I always thought Harry was the gay icon or whatever he said. What?
What a legend.
But he said, didn't he? He said that he was quite shocked that how many people recognised him when he went in there.
Yeah.
He said it's not
Yeah.
been like,
Yeah, because didn't you say, like, why? It's
I was
weird.
like, why?
Yeah.
How can you not be
We
recognised?
were like, come on, Danny, like, you've done a few TV shows, like,
Literally.
you are, like, it's not like you're not relevant, like, you've done a few TV shows, you're on The Voice, you've done I'm a Celebrity, like, you're
Masked
actually
Singer.
quite famous.
You're actually quite famous and you're very fucking fit.
Yes, very fit. So fit.
So fit.
Oh,
them white Calvin Klein.
Stop that.
And the thing is, right, he kept doing this.
Yeah,
you know,
he knew what he was doing.
So the top would lift up
Lifting up
and we
his
could
t-shirt,
see the
showing his
boxers. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm
And
not
then when he
complaining,
was, like,
obviously.
when he was like imitating doing the belt, the fucking like strings on his joggers were
Oh, I want the CCTV from that.
Give me that CCTV.
Is there a business
Give it to
nearby
me.
that I can have their footage, please? Should we mention our our new friend? It's not really a new friend, it's been a friend a couple of times now.
There's a guy who works well, there's a couple of guys actually, but there's one who
We're
works
friends with all the workers.
Yeah. There's one who works like next to studios, and he always comes over because he recognises Nazy. And there's one particular time he took a shining to our friend who was with us, tried to take her on a date. It was the most hilarious thing. Tries to like serenade her. We'll put a clip in. But we were dying. And then he gives us, he's like, you guys having a drink? And we were like, no. Nate's like, I'm in my car. Obviously, I'm not having a drink. And then he's like, no, come on, man. And then he's like, he comes back with this bottle of like pink champagne, right? Anyway, we're like, oh, wild, thanks.
We'll take it.
But we're looking at, yeah, we'll take it. Anyway, he goes off back to work or whatever, and we're looking at it. Daisy's like, hang on a minute, it's out of date. It went out of date in 2018. And then I look at the bottom of it, and there's a security tag still in it. I'm like, cool. Just been given a stolen, out-of-date bottle of champagne. Says a lot about us. Oh my god! But thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
It was so funny. Like we talk to him every time, but it was just last time he was just on one. Like Vicky said, he was desperately trying to take our friend home, asking her, you know, if he can take her to the club, and you will stay with me, won't you?
Where do you live? I live here. Come.
I've got 10 cars.
I've got 10 cars and a record deal. Come and stay with me. And it's like, well, if you've got 10 cars and a record deal, what are you doing working here, mate?
Yeah.
So tell your mates I want to come and record with them.
Do you?
Of course I want to. It's just me that want to go there. It's sent to a label, you know.
He played us one
It
of
was
a
some
song
tracks.
he's recorded. It actually did sound like him, so I think
Yeah,
it must
it
have been him.
did.
Yeah.
And it wasn't actually that bad, to be honest.
No, it was actually
Because
alright.
he was like, he was pointing to where McFly's studio is, and he was like, "Tell your mate I want to record with them."
Absolutely not.
Absolutely, not really their style.
No.
So funny.
But it was entertainment nonetheless. While we're on this subject, actually, can we also talk about the fact that Izzy Judd commented on one of our videos? So I don't know how that came up on her feed, or whether she went, they've been talking about it and like went onto the podcast page.
Yeah, because it was an old video, wasn't it?
It was an old video. It was from
Yeah.
a couple of episodes ago where we were
Yeah.
talking about Harry trying to get involved in the Stargirl kicks, basically, and she commented on it. And I'm not even joking you. I saw it come up on my phone. I ran to the group chat and I can see Nazy's typing, and then back and forth we're just like, nah, like one after the other, like nah, in total disbelief for a good like minute, like,
At least.
back and forth. Nah. One sat screenshot. Honestly, wild, right? Meanwhile, Beth and Tilly are at Beth's 21st birthday meal, and her mum's taking a picture, snaps these shots of their reaction. Classic, Will and Snap. We were literally, I was literally like, can this weekend just get any wilder?
But
like,
was this before or after she'd shared it?
Before.
No, I think
Because then she shared it, and then
because she shared our
our response
of her comment.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, so me and Tilly were out at my birthday thing, so I just hadn't been on my phone for all of 2 minutes. Looked down,
which is unusual for you, to be fair.
I know. Looked down at WhatsApp, and I had 37 WhatsApp notifications in the space of less than 2 minutes.
that just said
from
nah.
them two going, nah. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I looked at my phone, and like underneath my WhatsApp, I had Izzy Judd mentioned you in their story, and I went, what? And obviously realised that's what they were screaming about. Yeah, wild. No, it wasn't. Sorry, it was commented on your post first. Yeah, because she commented on it saying, like, I agree, didn't she? With like the hands up and heart. So then we like posted her comment, and she then reposted that, and then has viewed our stories multiple times since in the chat as well.
So I think Izzy's going to get it done. Harry's going to come out and he's going to do the star kicks, and we will love you forever, Izzy.
100%, and it has to happen. By the way, like this is kind of like set it off.
Yeah.
Harry Judd needs to be involved in the Stargirl kicks. It will happen.
Matt Willis has been involved, so Harry Judd needs to be involved.
Exactly.
Needs to be. Get, like Beth said last episode, get your tech on the drums. Get out the front. Get out from behind. You need to be centre stage for this one. Have your moment. Have your moment with the boys. Oh,
he's got the legs. He's got the perfect legs for it. He's
got
running.
the legs.
You know.
He's got the attitude.
Yeah. It'd be perfect.
Imagine the sass.
Oh,
yeah, the sass.
Sassy Harry Judd just Stargirl kicking across the stage.
It's got to be done.
Come on, it's got to happen.
Come on, Izzy, please. Please, let us buy him one of those drums. Or buy one yourself.
Like that, the one-man band thing in, is it Mary Poppins?
Yes.
Yeah. And he's going around with like the drums and the cymbals. We can get you one of those, or you can throw your tech on the drums for.
Or
drums.
One of us
the
could
other
hop on the
kids-
drums. I could hop on the drums.
Yeah, someone in the crowd.
Yeah, get Buzz on it.
Buzz, yeah, Pit. I'm sure that they know how to play the drums. Come on, like, get them on. Get yourself out the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has to happen.
That's what I'm saying.
Iconic.
The people want it to happen.
Yeah.
We've spoken.
You do.
Yeah.
On behalf of the Mcfly fandom, Harry, get it done.
Get it done. How was Paddington, by the way, Beth?
No, we're not clogging it up on this. Absolutely fucking not.
We've got to give her. We'll give you 30 seconds to tell us how good Paddington
30
was.
seconds.
You're not-
Yes, because you've already
At
At least a
been.
minute.
You're
Right,
not
okay,
getting
well-
30.
Right, well, let me go. Right. It was amazing. I cried more than I did the first time because I knew it was coming, although I was a little bit pissed off because it wasn't the cast I wanted. However, I did get Mrs. Brown, so I was really happy. And we went to Stage Door after, and I did meet Victoria Hamilton. I did get a signed programme that you can't really see. I did get pictures with 2 of the cast I wanted. Boom.
She'll insert here.
You said 30 seconds, so I just spoke a million miles per hour.
That is impressive. I'll give you that.
Although, actually, I have actually...
Cut.
Also, in the interval, Ellen gave me an actual heart attack. Some man, like, walked through, and she literally goes, and I went, what? And she went, oh, it's all right, it's just a different man with a tash. And I
Yeah,
was like,
welcome to our world,
Yeah.
Beth. That's what you did to us on the daily.
That's a weird all
but it was Danny. I wasn't making it up.
I know, but you do it a
It
lot.
was your bleeding finger.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to get it in Nazy's car, did I? Considerate, mate.
Nice card, to be fair. There's me eating my fucking McCoys in the front seat. Beth's like, oh god, I've got bleeding finger.
No,
I can't get that
The
anywhere.
Taco Bell stank my car out.
Oh my god.
Which
that's
we
the
didn't
other
even
thing.
eat half of it either.
We didn't even mention that. So we were actually going to call it a day because we actually had to go off and do other
Go to
things.
Paddington or whatever.
Go to
yeah.
Paddington. And we were like, right, what's the cut-off point? When do we go? So we were like, let's just give it another half an hour, but I'm really hungry. Let's order a Taco Bell. So we ordered this Taco Bell, and I'm not even joking you. Within about 10 to 20 minutes of us ordering this Taco Bell, Danny turns up, and we're like, what the fuck do we do?
Because you cannot eat in front of Danny Jones. We don't eat.
Taco Bell? What? I have never heard of that.
We eat salad.
What? I've ordered from Gales and Pret. I've only ordered half the baguette from Pret. Anyway, we are genuinely like 5 to 10 minutes in this conversation before I hear or like see Ellen out of the corner of my eye be like, oh, that's Taco Bell. I have to walk off and go and get it while we're mid conversation with Danny Jones.
So
I
she
was
just
like-
went and put it in Nazy's car.
Yeah.
And it was in there for the next hour.
Literally, while we're talking to him for so long, we literally open the car door and all you can smell is Taco Bell.
And the
All you
chips
can
were stone cold.
Stone cold,
Stone
soggy,
cold. It was
dry.
disgusting.
Or
It was awful. But it was worth it.
Oh, hilarious.
honestly. Oh,
What a day.
That's what Mcfly makers do.
Yeah.
Eat cold Taco Bell.
Yeah. Well, I didn't.
And deny of
I don't either. I refuse to eat it.
God, a Taco Bell. Oh, God.
Oh, I don't even know if Danny noticed, because
I don't think
I
he
think
did.
she was quite discreet, to be fair.
Yeah. And when you're talking to Danny, we've mentioned this before, like when you're talking to Danny,
yeah.
he talks to you, like he will
The
stare
eye
you down.
contact is.
He will be looking at you in your eye, and you cannot break that eye contact.
No.
So like he wasn't focusing on anything else.
It's a lot.
He was focusing on all of us. So
Like, how the hell did I not break contact when I said about his cock? I just.
Like, how do you maintain a conversation? Like, all you want to do is scream. Like, but
Yeah.
like you are literally having like this really civilized conversation, and literally like having a laugh and a joke with your mate. Like, it was mental.
Yeah, because you're right, Vicky, because all that's going in my head is just like, shag me.
Yeah, literally
Shag me.
senseless.
Fucking shag me.
Shag me senseless. And he's like talking to us about his date night with his wife, and we're like, yeah.
Oh, no, but to be fair, he was also talking about how, you know, it's really good to have fantasies, and he
Yes,
doesn't mind.
he did.
Loves it.
Yes.
And, you know, everyone has a fantasy, and
Yeah,
it's
everyone
not,
has
it's
a
not,
fantasy. We
it's
all
not
love
bad to have a
shop.
window shop.
No.
And we were like, yeah, cool. Well, thanks, because that's what we do about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because Vicky was like, well, my fantasy is about that belt.
Around my neck. Oh god. And then we were like, so when you're done wearing them, can we have it? And he was like, oh yeah. And we were like, don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to split that belt into 4 bits. And just I put it
Frame
in
it.
frame, like behind me there.
Yeah. I'd put it across the drum
Slim.
skin. Put it in there.
Well, I'm thinking it's going to be cut into 3 because Tilly needs to give more fight for this belt.
Oh yeah, totally. Fight for the belt.
You need to fight for this belt, Tilly.
Imagine we'll be having a physical fight, like tug of war.
Literally.
No, that was like what I was telling you the other day.
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that
yeah.
bit of Danny's towel that I've got.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was having it.
No, but to be fair, I wouldn't do it. Like if Tom, like, ripped his tash off or something, chucked it to me, I would give it to a Tom girl because I'm nice. So I'd hope that if Danny chucked you that, you'd give it to me and Vicky because we are the Danny girls. Just saying. Just saying.
No, but I would want a small part of that. I'd give you a small part of the tash.
Would you give me a small part of the tash?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
To
okay.
be fair, I would
That's
want a
fair.
couple of strands. I'd want a couple of
Yeah.
strands.
Right, that's fair then. If you would,
To be fair,
yeah.
we could give you a couple of like the threads.
You
Put
didn't
in with the
offer.
tash.
You didn't offer up half of Harry's drum skin to any of us, and not enough.
Yeah.
You got a fucking towel that night. Are you joking?
Yeah, true. Your second one that year.
In the space of like 3 months.
I had to fight about 19 girls to get my part of Danny's towel in 2010. Honestly.
Oh, good time.
Anyway, that's oh god. Yeah, no, like I can have one end, Nazy can have the other end. So I'll have the end that I can just slap my face with. Nazy can have the end where she can like strap it around her neck.
No,
And
but
then
I feel like we both want the same end though, Vicky, and you know we want the same. There will be fights, Vicky, because you know we both want that. We want the end of that metal bit, don't we, Vicky?
Do you know what we should do? Rock, paper, scissors. Best 2 out of 3.
Well, or just demand that we have 2.
We'll get one each. We get one each because
look, we have, and we said to him, didn't we, that there are now search bars on TikTok that says Danny Jones belt.
Yeah.
He knows that we have made his belt a cultural icon.
Yeah, he said he loved it. He was like, keep it. He said, get it trending.
Yeah, he did.
He went, get it trending.
We were like, do not threaten us with a good time because I will get your belt trending.
Yeah,
again.
I will make edits all day long, boy.
Yeah,
you know.
You got them coming out. You got them coming out on the Mush Lover account. You got them coming on the pod account. You got us talking about it on the pods. It's coming left, right, centre. And then also we've got vlogs coming out. We're going to vlog. Some of the summer shows we're going to potentially. So there'll be belt content then going out all the time, as well as podcasts.
And I've asked him to step it up a little bit with that video that I posted and tagged him in it. So I'm hoping, one summer show, he will come out and do that. Because I don't think it's a lot to ask for, that. Just undoing the belt and just taking it off. Just drop it to the floor. You don't have to chuck it to us. Just drop it to the floor and I'll be dead.
I would die.
You'll be over that barrier.
I'd be... Me and Vicky will just...
There'd just be
like that.
we just,
Okay.
You know that was it that trending TikTok where that girl just like passes out?
Yeah, she
yeah.
opens the door and she just goes.
Yeah, that would be me and Maisie, and there'd just be a gap.
Right,
like the
you
barrier.
you two just collapse. I will launch myself over the barrier to get it for you.
Thank you.
And then hit you with it to wake you up.
Yeah.
That would fucking wake me up, I'll say that. I'll say that though. Me and Nazy will rock, paper, scissors for either side of the belt, right? You guys can have the 2 bits in the middle.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, we might be really overestimating how long this belt is.
Yeah, how long is
He's
it?
a skinny guy. It's probably not that long.
I don't know.
It's quite long because it dangles, doesn't it? It
Yeah,
dangles
see,
quite
that's
well.
the flop,
true,
so-
that's true. Oh, that'll be a good episode. Who's going to get the dangle? We'll vlog the rock, paper, scissors. And then the car ride home afterwards, one of us sat there like...
Yeah, you're staying at Nazy's house. You won't be going back with her, will you?
No. Yeah, good point, Beth.
Walk home.
Swim across the channel.
Oh my god! Just like you just drive past, see me hitchhiking. I need a lift. Where you going, Gatwick Airport? Oh god!
Oh, brilliant! It's so funny.
No, I can't wait. Honestly, like the summer shows are just gonna be sick. I just can't wait.
Same. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm buzzing for the feralness. I really am.
Yes.
So is Danny, by the sounds of it.
That comment from Sue.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Right, Sue, shout out, right? Because I saw the comment, right? And I meant to I remember liking it, and I meant to send it to you. I meant to send it to you at the time. Because I was like, that is one of the funniest things. The loveliest, by the way.
Yeah.
The funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, what a compliment to get. Oh, you're so lovely, but also the horniest Mcfly fan. Do you know what, Sue? I have to agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me.
Because there are some pretty horny Mcfly fans out there.
No, but I feel like this is a little bit like stereotypical as well, but I just feel like Sue is like, you know, she's not a teenager.
No,
so I just find it even
Sue's
funnier.
not a teenager.
Sue's an older woman.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? She's of an older generation.
Yeah.
So I just find that it just makes it better.
Yeah. Shout out, Sue. We love you. Because that was funny. And I really enjoyed it. And I sent Nazy the screenshot and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. And like so scarily accurate. But we also laughed at horny was spelt horned. Or horn. Horns. Yeah, the Horns Mcfly fan I know, or something like that. But we assume it's not just horns.
Yeah.
Horns doesn't stand for something. We assume it's horniest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you would be correct.
And you would be correct. So thank you for highlighting that. That was another thing that made my weekend. That was very funny.
We just had a brilliant weekend, to be honest.
Very good weekend.
Really
Yeah, we
did.
did. It was iconic.
Yeah.
What a birthday weekend for you, Beth, as well.
Yeah.
And also, just to quickly get in, my favourite person from Paddington also reposted my story, so that just...
Beth, you've had your 30 seconds.
No, but I'm just saying, it's just another thing to top it off. I don't know if I used the full 30 seconds, you know, because I think I spoke very quickly.
Okay, well, you definitely have now.
Yeah, I have now.
Would you rather Danny not be wearing a belt or Tom shave his tash?
Tom shave his tash straight up.
Well, amen. I would, like, you could not... I could not see that belt again.
No way. No way.
Not unless I had it in my hands.
Yeah.
And I could just take it with me wherever I went. I could not have that moment seeing that belt flop in the wind
No, me either.
with
No
that
way.
hip action.
No.
No. Mm-mm-mm.
No way.
But I could cope without the tash.
Yeah, same.
You know?
Same. Because Tom looks fit with or without the tash anyway.
Absolutely. Amen. Amen.
Not saying Danny doesn't look fit without the belt, obviously. Danny looks fit every second of the day.
Facts.
10-10, no notes.
But, you know, it's like a girl without accessories. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like an added bonus.
Yeah. Beth, what would you do?
I don't know.
Well, then you can't be a Tom girl anymore.
We thought you were a Tom girl, Beth.
No, but the thing is,
Oh
No.
You coming over to the dark side, dude?
the dark side.
Have we corrupted you to a Danny girl?
You haven't. He has.
We're gonna be fighting for that barrier spot.
I don't know, because I will be literally fuming if he shaves that tash off. Like, absolutely fuming. We have to see that tash.
Yeah.
But I will be equally as fuming if he doesn't wear that belt. In fact, I think I will be more angry if he doesn't wear the belt than if Tom shaves the tash, because Tom looks fit anyway, like you said.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning more towards the belt purely because of that, and because we get a lot of fucking reaction out of it. Do you know what I mean?
We do.
The content and the joy that we get out of that and we have with him, we don't get that with
share from it.
like, and that we have that with him, like the chats and stuff. Whereas with Tom, like, as much as I don't want that tash to go, we don't have that with him, you know, the ongoing joke about his tash. So I feel like we get more from the belt. Oh, I don't know. I would quite like Tom to do like 3 or 4 summer shows with the tash and then shave it, so we have a mix of both.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, you know, I didn't ask whether you wanted a mix of both. What I asked was, would you prefer the belt?
I'm trying to stall, Ricky.
Can you answer the question, please?
Yeah.
No,
I think
if you're gonna say the belt, just say it.
Yeah,
I understand.
I'm gonna have to say that. I'm gonna have to.
Fair enough.
Sorry, Tom. I'm really sorry.
I'm done.
No. You've picked a side now. You can't try and go crawling back.
No, but Tom. But I think Tom looks just as fit without the tash, so it's not the end of the world. It is the end of the world, but it's not if he got rid of it, because he still looks just as good. But Danny,
but so does Danny without the belt. So you got.
Yeah, but you don't get. No,
we
because
saw that selfie of him
with no
and
belt.
he looks fit.
Yeah, but you don't. If Danny's not wearing the belt, yes, he still looks fit, but you're not getting what we got at Cardiff.
No, yeah, belt's not on.
Not getting any of that. Which that at Cardiff, that made the gig. We were high for hours. Not actually high.
I wasn't even there when I was going feral.
Yeah. We didn't get that with Tom's tash, and he had the tash at Cardiff. So it's like the vibe.
No, but Tom did twiddle his tash at Cardiff.
He did.
Why did that make you feral? He did.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I think you're coming.
His moustache and shaking that belt.
Yes.
My God, save me, Lord.
Sorry.
If we walked in a church right now, we'd burn.
Yeah, 100%.
Just set a light when we walked through the threshold. Like
the threshold.
What would you choose, Tilly?
I agree with everything you said. Tom looks just as fit without the tash. Whereas I feel like the belt brings a lot. Like when he's on stage and off stage, as you said, like interactions and that. It's just you can't not have the belt. Tom personally, I like the tash, but I think he looks just as good without the tash. So I don't know.
You're not really a Tom girl though.
No,
so
I
feel like
it. Yeah, the tash, don't get me wrong, is looking good, but like I wouldn't have a mental breakdown if he came out without the tash.
Yeah.
Well, no, someone on this
What are you
video
trying to
would.
say?
Yeah, I was gonna say someone here would. I would
Yeah,
have to.
Beth would probably start crying.
I'd be
Yeah.
very
Well,
angry.
not after her little speech. I don't think she cares anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about Danny now.
Clearly a Danny
Yeah,
girl.
I don't even think she'd be looking at the moustache. I think she'd be looking for the belt.
Yeah,
I can
same.
see the moustache.
I think we'd be halfway through the show before Beth
even notice Tom's there.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, because actually at Cardiff, I had to say to Beth, Tom is bent backwards. Why are you filming
yeah.
Danny? And I was,
Yeah?
yeah, Tom was bent back fully. You know when he goes
I'm
fully
telling
back.
you now, you're a Danny girl. You're a secret Danny girl.
She was not recording it.
Then a lot of people say that I'm a Harry girl, and I can see that as well. So, I'm just a nightmare, to be honest.
You've never.
I'm confused.
I'm very confused.
I've never heard you say you're a Harry girl.
No,
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna-
haven't. I haven't.
I won't lie to you, Beth. I'm going to need a VAR check on that one.
No, honestly, ask there's certain individuals that are convinced, and every time they come with so much evidence that I can't deny it.
What evidence?
Ask Georgia and Jazz, honestly, they'll tell you.
We're going to need a dossier of information, dossier of documents.
I'm not trying to claim to be a Harry girl, I'm definitely not, but yeah, he does. I do love Harry. Anyway.
No, we love Harry. We do love Harry.
Yeah.
Harry is like, that's the thing. Harry is so underrated. You obviously have Danny, who is like Danny and Tom, who are the front men, who everyone goes.
Danny's like a god carved from.
Yeah, literally. He fell from heaven.
Yeah.
And was given to us.
Yeah.
By whoever's up there.
Yeah.
For our viewing pleasure.
Yeah, truly. It's actually really quite selfish. There's only one of him.
Yeah. It really is.
Selfish to the world.
It's when I was watching a documentary on Mormons. They're allowed to have loads of wives.
Yeah.
Why is that not the norm?
Why won't you become Mormon, Danny?
I don't get it. Donny Osmond is.
Don't get it.
Danny, can you become a Mormon? Gonna make that sign.
Yeah,
he's so confused.
Don't I take that sign? Become a Mormon.
He's become a Mormon. He's got a spare room. I don't mind Top and Taylor and Daisy.
And they've just got a really good mattress as well in that spare room.
Exactly. We've seen it. Oh my god. Anyway. Well, we'll do a Would You Rather about Dougie and Harry next week then, just for Tilly. So Tilly gets to go deep dive into her.
Yeah, sorry, Dougie's not even on the radar. None of us just even mentioned Dougie then.
Sorry, Dougie.
Oh, love Dougie.
We need to do a segment about Dougie because I don't feel like he gets enough attention because we don't actually have people like we say Tilly's a Dougie girl, but you spread yourself thin across the whole band, really, don't you?
I don't have a clue what I am.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Where were
I feel like you just decide on the day.
No,
she does. In the hotel the other day, the day after we met Danny, she was fully lying there going, I don't know, I think Danny might be the top. And I was like, I can't keep up. You change every day.
Dougie, for me, would always
Danny's
be the top.
up. Danny's top.
Dougie would be the top looks-wise every day. Like, no, I'm sorry. I feel like
you need your eyes tested big time.
No, I'm sorry, but he will always be the top look-wise. I admit, meeting, not as much, but looks, yes.
Each to their own.
Like the floppy hair.
But you're wrong.
Oh.
I feel like if that's your type, then that's your type. But, you know, he's like little brother vibes.
Yeah, but I'm like the youngest. I'm close to him in age.
Yeah, so true.
He's still an older brother to us.
Yeah.
Danny's
and you, actually.
Danny's like, slap your face, grab you by the throat against the wall behind the guy.
100%.
Oh, them big hands. Oh choke me.
Those man hands. We've had this conversation in the group chats weekends, actually. Like, those man hands absolutely send me. Send me.
The finger movements. Just fucking kill me.
Kill me with those hands.
And the belt.
Strangle me with the belt, but just make sure the hands are.
And feel
my
your
face.
hands as well, yeah. So that's all we've got time for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed our feral chat and feel like you were part of our conversation with Danny, because I feel like we shared a lot. And yeah, the feralness is only going to come on the up from here, because as we're getting closer to summer gigs, we're getting more excited. We're getting more fed. We also did actually vlog the other day when we met Danny, so we will be putting that out at some point, so make sure you keep your eyes out for that. We'll post it all over our social medias when we do post it. I'm not sure what day it'll be yet, but just keep an eye out. It'll be soon. So if you want a glimpse of our reactions when Danny arrived at the studio, definitely check that out, because that is not edited. That is pure reaction. And you may think we are a little bit insane when you see that, but that is just what we're like.
Yeah.
So make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Spotify, leave a comment, let us know what you'd like to see. It would really help us out, because we'd like some recommendations for topics we can talk about in the coming weeks. So let us know, or you can DM us on Instagram, whatever you like. TikTok. Yeah, follow us on TikTok. We're on the up on TikTok.
We're doing well.
We're doing well. So join it. Join the fun, because the content's getting better. We've got a couple videos that we're going to post from the other day that we filmed that will be coming out in the next few days too.
Yeah. Look out for those.
So yeah, follow us on Instagram, do all that stuff. Yeah, that's the end of this episode. So we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.